How's everybody doing today? We're actually up in New York visiting a friend for the whole weekend, so we're doing a lot of hunting and stuff. And already today, I went to a video game store, and of course, the guy had games and stuff. And I asked, "You got any sports cards or comic books?" And they had a whole box full of comic books up here. I picked up, and I got these cards. But the last one, I'm extremely happy about because I've always wanted one of these. So I got my first one. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cover that up. This was just a little thing, a little series 2-pack. I figured I'll get that so we can open it on the channel. Then we have a low grade Tom Burleson, but Danny Cater, but this is the best one. I got my first Mickey Mantle card. My first actual player card. It's a good 2, which is not bad. And it looks more like a 1.5 to me, but I guess the surface is really nice on it. Doesn't look like it's too beat up. And maybe the case has to be redone. But I finally got a Mickey Mantle. Yay! Always wanted one of those. So now we're going to do the comic books and all sorts of stuff. I started going through it and I saw a lot of older stuff. So I said, you know what? How much for the whole box? So this is the only one so far that doesn't have a cover. It's called the Golden Magazine. So that's from 1966. And then we got another one from about the same time. You can tell by the 50 cents. 35 cents. It was like 1968. 68, 69. They started... I was looking through them and I noticed that's when they started getting cheaper. Then, I don't know if some of you remember these. Some of you are old enough to remember a magazine called Jack and Jill. I think the first issue came out in 1938, I believe, or 1936. So, pretty much I didn't buy them for these, but I thought these were really cool. It was when I saw the comic books, that's what really got me going. Another Jack and Jill from 1966. Then we got one from 64, which is cool. And 64. And then there's this one. 1971, looks like Jokes by Cracky. I don't know if it's like a magazine. No, number 6. Okay, so you can see it does have an issue number, which is cool because it's got some Disney stuff in it. At least I saw a Donald Duck in there somewhere. Yep, that's cool. Alrighty, then we got another Jack and Jill from 65. And then we have July 67. And this one, The Wonderful World Disney, I think this is the first issue. Let me see. Nope, this is volume 1, number 3. So it's the third issue. I did see the first issue in there, so we're gonna slide this over. It'll be a lot easier to just pull them out. And we got this one. I don't know what this one is. This one's kind of cool. This one's called Fun When I Have to Stay Outdoors. Looks like it's from probably the 50s, I would say. Definitely looks old. 1938. You can see the date there. So that's 1938, right about the time when Superman first came out. So let's see. Now we got some coverless books here. This is the back cover. Looks like we got this one's from the 60s. Yeah, 1960, Spooky number 49. Little Dot, I think this one's from 1950 something. Might be early 60s. And Archie from 1967. And now we're starting to get to the ones that have covers. And our Jack and Jill. Looks like, is that Lassie on the front? Looks like a Lassie. That's from 67. Then we got a Betty and Me number 9, which is really cool. That's an early Archie book. Then we got 33 of Life with Archie from 65. And number 65, this is probably from 71, I believe. 67, oh, even older. We got Betty and Veronica, 140. I haven't seen if any of these are key issues. So I know there's some early Archies that are really picking up in popularity. We got 187 of Laugh, 190. And I got a couple more nice old ones. And I did see Marvels and stuff in here. I just didn't peek through them. We got Archie and Me 17. That's probably from like 1963. And here's one from 1966. Okay, this is Bunny Ball number 1. No cover. It's got the back cover. Which is cool. Good old Batman on the back there. But I don't think this would be from... Would it? Wow. To see a competitor advertised on an Archie comic. That's actually kind of funny. So yeah, Harvey Publications. So it's not Archie. And we got Top Comics, I think number 3. From 67. Really nice shape too. Probably a CGC 2 or a 3. And these aren't perfect shape, but for the price, it wasn't bad. And it's always nice to pick up a bunch of stuff in the 60s. This looks like Dennis the Menace. Sadly, it's missing the cover. The inside cover, too. And let's see what we got here. Oh, nice. We got an old DC. And this looks like it's Richie Rich. Based on the books and size. Probably early... Oh, 75. This is a later one. This is number 10. This is probably the newest one so far. Then we have Adventure Comics 350, 1966. No cover. Don't worry, there's a bunch in here that have covers. I think I found all the coverless ones in one pile. Then we got Star Spangled War Stories. I think it's like number 185. Looks like it's all there. Again, that's like an 0.5 or very poor. And we got 69, issue 157, Betty and Veronica. Oh, here we got an old Jerry Lewis. I think this from the... This looks like it's probably 1950s. Oh, 64. Okay, oh, here's the cover. There we go. Okay, it does have the cover. And Jerry Lewis, number 83, 1964. And we got old Dennis the Menace, probably early 70s, I would say. Let's see, we got the date in there. Where is it? I'm not seeing a date, but it's early 70s based on the price. 12 cents, that's probably 60s. And of course, easy way too, if you tell it's not from the 50s, even if it says 10 cents, if it's got that. That started in 1956. And we got Jack and Jill from 67. Or yeah, I think 56, 57. They implemented the Comics Code Authority. And we got Jack and Jill from 66. July of 69. And June of 69. And September of 69. Oh, here's an early Jack and Jill. This one's from the 50s. 1957. That's probably volume 20. Let's see, where's the issue number? Okay, I guess I didn't put it, just put the year. That's cool. That's an oldie. Oldie but goodie. And our Jack and Jill from 65. And our July is 65. As old as my oldest brother. And we got October 67. Very nice art they had in there in the 60s. And we got another one, 66. And here's one from 1955. Early Jack and Jill. And almost up to the point where I was looking at in the store, so the rest are all going to be surprises. Archie 176, that's an early one. Annual 21. And October 68, good old Jack and Jill magazine. And I got one of those Mad books. These are pretty funny. Got all the nice reprints of the Mad magazines and stuff. These are funny. I like those. Okay, so we got a bunch more Goldens in here. Very cool. 50 cents. 35-cent one. 50 cents. And I like how somebody put a 20-cent sticker on it. Another 35-center. And 35-center. Yeah. I think somebody just traded in a whole bunch of stuff and this was in there. And another one of those. 50-center. And Jack and Jill from 65. March 65. And just a cover of Archie and Me. Book's probably in here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Here's an old TV guide from the Adirondack area. That's cool, because I'm up in the Adirondacks. So let's see. So I see how old this one is. No, it's definitely old. Look at that TV. $700 for a TV. This, 1967. That's cool. So you probably see stuff like Dragnet in there. Maybe even Star Trek. And let's see. That's just a cover. Is that a cover? Yeah. This one I think was the first issue. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Yep. First edition. This is the first issue of Wonderful World of Disney. Golf Magazine gave them away. And I think I only got a couple left, and then the rest are all new. Like ones I haven't seen. 1970, Volume 2, Number 2. And, oh, there's a little bit of Poor Dennis the Menace. This is an old one. This looks like this is mid-50s or late 50s. Because 10 cents. Let's see, it says... Oh, June 1960. No, because I think it's 61 they went to 12 cents. November, I think, or December, or February of 62. And we got Sad Sack, number 2. Oh, here's a nice one. All New Midnight Tales. Cool. From Charlton Comics. And All New Yang. Oh, here we go. Got a nice DC. But it's a newer one. It's probably 77, 78. So that's only at 35 cents. Witching Hour 83. It's going to be fun later to see if any of these are any key issues. Any first appearances or anything. And GI Combat 175, that's from like 1972 or 73. And we got one from the 60s. You can tell by the early Marvel and the squares and everything. Millie the Model, number 8. Richie Rich Millions, what's left of it. Number 14 from 1965. And this is probably going to be a longer video because it's probably about 300 comic books. I'm starting to see a lot of, looks like a lot of 50s stuff is in there maybe. We got Madhouse, number 55, that's an early one. And another Wonderful World of Disney. And oh, we've got a Mad magazine from 1968. Oh, that's funny. And, oh, it's got the wrong cover. And it's got Mad Follies, number 3. That's cool. Funny stuff. 1963, looks like. And, oh, wow. Actually have Sick magazine. That's cool. Let's see what we got in here. Okay, we got Sick, number 8. Very cool. That was one of... Was that, I think, Marvel? Let me see. No? Oh, no. Oh, Huford Productions. Interesting. Let's see what this one is. So another Archie coverless from 1967. And Jack and Jill from 68. Just the cover. Oh, no. The rest is there. Nice Christmas issue. Walt Disney. And if anybody's watching these, and before I look them up, if you happen to see anything in here that's like a key issue, just feel free to comment. And we got Archie and Me, number 19. And this one's all beat to hell, 1966. Betty and Veronica, 125. And another coverless one from the late 60s. Joke Magazine, number 115. And, oh, this one's cool. Everything's Archie, number 2, 1969. Very cool. Sadly, it's all beat. And we got about 10 more books, and everything here is going to be all stuff I have not seen. So I only went through a little bit of the second row. And that's when basically I said, you know what, how much for the whole box? So I started liking it. I saw more Goldens from the 60s. I'm going to have to see if issue number 1 is in here. I think the entire run is in here from the 60s. Let's see, another one, another one, another one. And then we got this one, issue number 1, Tippy's Friends, Go-Go and Animal. Interesting. Tower Comics, never heard of that company. And Flintstones Dino number 1. That's kind of cool, 20 cents, so it's early 70s. Oh, what do we got here? This one's cool. Pure Heart the Powerful number 2. Nice. I think his first appearance was a Funhouse, one of them, because I did actually have the first appearance of Pure Heart in one of the collections I had a long time ago. And we got some old Marvels. There we go. So we got Superheroes, the Hulk and Submariner, number 52. Like I said, these are probably like a 2.0. I don't think any higher. This one might be a 2.5. Probably 1.5. And we got Mighty Thor, number 239 from the early 70s. Journey into Mystery, 19. That was when they rebooted the series in the early 70s. And we got Master of Kung Fu, number 18. Cool. And another Madhouse, 55. And then we got Weird Wonder Tales, number 8. It's a nice early book. Probably 70, 71 or 70, oh, 74. It's actually really, really nice shape. And Wonderful World of Disney, I think it's issue number 4 or 5. Let's see. Oh, it's another first issue. It's a duplicate. Okay, here we go. These are all new. See, oh, nice. House of Secrets, 124. I think House of Secrets 61 was the first Mephisto, I think. And E-Man, number 9. Oh, there we go. Tomb of Dracula, 65. That's a cool one. I love how they're trying to one-up DC by putting a 1 there, and then DC started doing it, saying number 1 books. Oh, this is an early DC. I wonder why this one's 15 cents. Is it a Canadian variant? No, 1970. Guess they kept the old DC logo. I thought they got rid of that in the 60s. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, I got an old Superman. Well, not too old. Probably late 70s. Number 359. Cool. Oh, You Will Believe in Ghosts, 98. Cool. 94. Oh, there's a nice older one. House of Secrets, 133. Very cool. Oh, nice. Living Mummy, number 15. That's an early one. Oh, here's a really old one. God, this one's from like the early 50s. Or probably late 50s. Let's see. I don't like to handle it too much, even though it's low grade. Oh, 1961. Very cool. I like how it says still 10 cents. And this one, oh, Meet the Monkeys. That's kind of cool. Trippy Teen, or Tippy Teen. And then we got an early Marvel. Oh, this is an early Marvel 60. I'm going to say, go out on a limb and say 1963. Based on the square and the 12 cents. Let's say, I say 63 or 64. May of 63. Very nice. Too bad this couldn't be March of 63 and say The Amazing Spider-Man. If that's in here, that will be amazing. Pun unintended. And we got New Millie the Model, number 172. I'll take a beat-up Spider-Man any day, issue number 1. And Sergeant Rock, 274. And let's see. Oh, yeah, definitely seeing a lot of 12 centers, 15 centers. And let's see, we got Hot Rods. That's 109. Love and Romance, number 12. Romantic Story, number 125. Oh, there we go. Old Jetsons. That's cool. Sadly, low grade, 1.0 or less. I Love You comics. That's funny. Love Diary. Something tells me, not to sound sexist, but I think this is a girls' collection of comics. Because mostly like a lot of romance stuff and Archies. But then again, you got a lot of boy comics too with the war stuff. So let's see, Haunted Library, number 39, very cool. Scary Tales, number 16. Oh, here's an older one. Four Battle Tales, number 5. Probably 72, I would say, or 73. Very cool. And let's see, Secrets of Haunted House, number 13. I'm going to read that one. I loved reading those. Oh, here's an old adventure comics, 425. Thinking this was right before the new Spectre. I think when Spectre started coming back in the books. Oh, there's an older one. And we got Millie the Model, 179. And this poor beat up early 70s. Early 60s, 154 Millie the Model. I say that's also 1963 or 64. Okay, 67. Usually the early 60s will have the copyright information right there. It's another easy way to tell. And we got Peter Parker, number 19. Oh, here we go. We got early Star Wars. Star Wars number 15. That's a nice book. Young Love, number 87. And we got these wonderful Ghosts ones, 69. And 261, House of Mystery. And Witching Hour, 84. Ooh, nice House of Secrets. Those are fun. Number 152. And we got Witching Hour. Very cool. Number 81. And another House of Secrets. Very cool. 154. And Leave It to Blinky. I guess that was DC's attempt to have like their own Archie. And some Mickey Mouse and Goofy Walt Disney Media. This looks like something that was given away. It's got the whole energy thing. Yeah, they probably gave these away in school in the early 70s. There we go. Gotta be careful because it's a lot of early stuff. And we got Marvel Team Up 38. Little worse for the wear. I figured a quarter. Basically, it was a quarter a book, so I didn't care. And let's see, Detective Comics. I'll take a chance on it. Where's the issue number in here? Oh, 495. Very cool. That's probably, I'd say, early 80, 82, 83 probably. Those are a barcode. Josie and the Pussycats, number 49. Okay, that's a decent one. Then we have Laugh, number 222. Betty and Me, 29. Sadly, writing on it. Early Betty and Veronica, number 34. That's probably late 60s, early 70s. And we got Archie Annual, number 19. Joke Book 104. Okay, one of those I know contains a first appearance. 123. And we got Josie, number 38, not to be confused with Josie and the Pussycats. There we go. We got more Archies, it looks like. Got 172. Oh, here's an early one. This is early 60s, I would say, or mid. You can tell by the numbering in the corner. Number 111, Betty and Veronica. Another Joke Book, 118. Poor beat up one here. Poor condition. And looks like it's got something else in it. Got a DC Comics in it as well. So let's see. It looks like it's got another book in it. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them in here. So we got Blinky, number 64. And Betty and Veronica, what's left of it. Let's see. And I can't find the cover on that one. I'm going to guess, let's see. Come on. Oh, it's in here somewhere, the cover. Well, we'll leave it be. There we go. And what's left of the Leave It to Blinky. And the cover. I got Archie 186. Low grade. Well, this one's not bad. Tails of the Green Beret. It's a nice shape. Probably 2.5. Millie the Lovable Monster. What's that? That's funny. Some of these I've never seen before. Number 3. And Around the World Under the Sea. I've had this before. If you look in one of our older videos, you'll see I found a whole bunch of these. My friend and business partner found a whole box of them online, so we grabbed it. And we got the old War Stories Combat, 15 center. And here's an old Rin Tin Tin, probably mid-50s. Let's see. Yep, 1955. Very cool. Alrighty, got more. Oh, there's an old Dennis the Menace. Our Archie, coverless, sadly. This looks like it's an annual. Number 21, 1970. And then we got this one. Can't tell what this one is. Looks like the Pure Heart. Yeah, probably an early Pure Heart. And this is a really new one. This is probably mid-80s. Richie Rich Jokes, number 10. And Richie Rich Money. That's a newer one. You can tell by the 25 cent. And we got an early one. Richie Rich Dollars and Cents. Here's an old Casper from the 60s. And Richie Rich Millions. Oh, this one's cool. Secret Hearts, 10 cents. Very cool. Probably late 50s. And I love seeing these. I love these boxes in the early Marvels. Teenage Tornado Kathy, number 25. Alright, Spider-Man, where are you? Hopefully there's a couple in here. Dennis in Hawaii, number 6. Little Lotta, that's an early one, 10 cents. And then we got Drag and Wheels, number 59. And Scary Tales, cool. Number 17, another gold magazine. Another gold magazine. And this one's called Patsy and Haiti in 1966. No issue number. Yep. Oh, volume 1, number 109. Alrighty. And sadly, we got another little stack here of coverless books. I think this might be end of the coverless ones. And we got the final row. Little Dot and Dotland 14. Archie 161. Reggie and Me, number 38. And Archie the Man, summer issue. Archie's Pals and Gals. Probably an early issue because it's a little on the thicker side. And, okay, I think this is the cover. Yep, that's the one, number 47. And Jack and Jill cover. And there's the rest of it, 1965. 67. And we got a Jughead here, which is falling apart there. Let's see if we can get the issue number. Let's see. And I think that, yeah, I think sadly the cover's missing. And we got Josie, number 44. And that's the back of the Archie Pals and Gals. And Audrey, little Audrey, number 9. That one's really poor condition, coverless. And poor Reggie and Me falling apart here. Issue 25. Is that? I think that might be the whole. And then this one's Dennis the Menace. Looks like an early one. And let's see, we got Chewy number 4 from 1969. And this should be the last of the coverless ones. Let's see, 41. I think Pals and Gals 23 is the first Josie and the Pussycats. We got that one, number 41. And Archie 198. There we go. Again, lower grade, but like you said, I could probably put these out $1 a piece. People grab them from the 60s, whatever books I don't want. Archie Pals and Gals. That's a nice one. Not the first Josie and the Pussycats, but pretty early enough. Millie the Model, number 164. And Jughead, which is really sadly beat up, number 16. Timmy the Timid Ghost. Sadly, it's probably in there somewhere. Poor coverless books. That'll be fun reads. We're not doing too bad. About a half an hour in, almost done with the second row. So we have Life with Archie 35. And we have, sorry if I'm going a little slow there, number 25, Reggie and Me. think 19 is the first Pure Heart. Life with Archie 64. And this one's Jughead's Fantasy number 3 from 1960. Oh, actually kind of a thin book for 1960. Usually the 50s going into the 60s are still a little on the thicker side. King Leonardo. Don't think it's the first issue because it doesn't say on it new. Issue 4 from 1967, I think? Or 63. September 63. Why couldn't you be X-Men number 1? Okay. 6 Black Horses. Could be 2 that the person that sold the trade these in probably pulled out all the big superhero books. So this one's from 12 cents, 1962, based on the Roman numerals. And another old Rin Tin Tin from the 50s. Oh, here's a really old Donald Duck, number 43 from 1955. Not bad. Looks like I got some classics in here. Let's see. Yep, couple of classics, but it's not going to be the first printing because they're 12 cents and 10 cents. And the easiest way, you look at this number, then you turn the book over, and you look at the last number, and that basically tells you the printing. If this number matches the last number on this, it's the first printing. That's the easiest way to with the number 29, definitely not the first. Oh, Rip Van Winkle, I've had this one before. Very cool. Again, from the 70s. And we got Dawn Princess, the Junior. They started, I think, at issue 501. Huey, Dewey, Louie, that's a newer one, 70s. Then we got an old one here. Not too bad shape. Wow, how did they do that? Replacement for a Superman? Wasn't that like trademarked already by then? It's like March early 60s. And Treasure Chest, wow, they really just put a white bar on top. 1968. Okay, I got a couple more. Ooh, I see an old Jetsons. Be nice if it was number 1. And looks like this is, don't know which one this is. Missing the copyright info page. And we got Josie 44. And Forbidden Love, number 149. Oh, here's an old Uncle Scrooge. Let's see, this is number 59. Not bad. Early Uncle Scrooge. What the heck is this? The Modniks. Oh, that's funny. Oh, issue number 1. First issue from 1967. Cool. And Tweety and Sylvester. Nice early issue. Bugs Bunny. Nice. Oh, here's an old Comics and Stories. Very cool. And actually, here's a cool one with the original mailing sticker on it. They call it subscription. Oh, looks like there's a bunch of, what do you call it, in there? Some religious books. This one's cool. Jetsons from 1964. That's early. Could it be number 1? Oh, number 11. Not bad. 1964. Very cool. And Richie Rich. That's a newer one from the 80s or 70s. And Little Audrey. Number 64. Number 22. That's an early one. That's got to be 5960. Yep, 1960. Dagwood Comics, that's an older one. Sad Sack, number 202. And Enchanted Fish, Treasure Chest, volume 12, number 4, 1956. These are cool. And getting there. And we have, this one's interesting, A Story of Jesus, Classics Illustrated, 50 cents. Very cool. Oh, this pile's starting to tip over. Pearl Princess. And we have Jane Eyre. I hope the Time Machine's in here. I want to read that one. Oh, do I see what I think I see? Nope. Dang, I thought that was a Mad Magazine from 53. Or Mad Comics. House of Mystery, number 262. Early, very early Archie's Madhouse. This might be a real early one. Number, 36. That's definitely an early one. Probably early 60s. And then we got another Millie the Model, just a cover. But I think I got the guts over here. And Richie Rich Success, 19th issue 33 from 1970. And Young Romance, that's an early one, probably mid-60s. Weird War Tales, number 31. I've had this book before. And this one's something box. Let's say Sandbox or... Oh, the Tinder Box. Okay. And Yosemite Sam. There we go. And as usual, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe. Like I said, we don't normally do comic books, but I figured it was such a large collection. Figure I'll do it. I'll unveil it with you guys. So I've never seen most of these, and like I said, maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be something really good in here. Doubt it, but little Lulu from Western. I don't remember. Wow, that's really towards the end of the run. Yeah, this looks like a really old one. Yeah, this was like possibly 40s. This might be from the 40s. Let's see. Nope, not with that television. No, 1955. Okay. But it had that whole 40s look with the circles and stuff on it. Then we have a Top Comics with the Flintstones, number 3. And little Audrey Melvin, number 15. Betty Veronica, 140. Now we're hitting a bunch of Archies. Number 219. Archie and Me, number 7. That's cool. Reggie and Me, 37. Oh, nice early Betty and Veronica, 178. And Josie, 15. Jughead, 160. I think first issue that was 1949. And Betty and Veronica, I think it was right about the same time. And let's see, Archie's Jokes, number 146. And Pep. As many of you know, this is where Archie started. I think it was Pep Comics 23. I'm not, or in the early 20s. And Betty and Veronica, 32. And Captain Pureheart, number 5. I think we have number 2 in there as well. And now we're almost got down to the last, maybe 3 more stacks, like 3 or 4 more stacks like that. This is the early one, Archie Annual, number 16. And a little dot, that's from the 80s or 70s. Audrey and Melvin, number 33. That one's kind of beat up. And is this one? Yep. Little Dot and Dotland, number 14. Wendy the Good Witch, 27. And number 19, Richie Rich Millions. And let's see, we do this in 3 more stacks. Oh, I like seeing that. That usually means early Marvel, because they were known for advertising a lot with Marvel Comics or Atlas Comics. Let's see, Bunny, 17. Richie Rich Success, 19. Millions, 16. Sad Sack, the Sarge, 72. Nice early Richie Rich, number 82. Number 86. Number 62, that's even earlier. And let's see, Casper Ghostland, 80. Baby Huey, number 27. Casper Ghostland, number 8, that's an early one. Here's a little dot, number 16. And we got Jughead, 152. Betty and Veronica, 165. 15. 141. And then we got this late one shoved in there. Wow, I guess they did advertise with them as well. 178, World Jughead, and an early Jughead, 162.